All right, good evening, everybody. We're going to go ahead and start tonight. In front of you is the 6th grade band from Fairview Middle School. This is their very first year playing their instrument. And I'm sure several of you were here in December when they played their first concert. And I think you will hear a huge difference between what they sounded like then and what they sound like now. They've come a long way. We're going to play 3 songs for you guys. The first one is called Star Splitter Fanfare. The second is from Harry Potter, and it's called Fox the Phoenix. And the third will be Dragonfire. So enjoy the 6th grade FMS band. Before we play our last piece, Dragon Fire, for you guys tonight, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about something we've been doing in sixth grade band. Since January, the students have had various tasks that they've had to do in order to earn their beads. Does you guys have your bead bracelet on right now? Yeah, your bead bracelet, hold it up. Yeah, they go through kind of like karate dot colors. Their first bead is their white bead, and the next one is another color that's a little bit harder, and the next one is another color that's a little bit harder. And tonight they're earning their black belt bead of sixth grade band by completing their sixth grade concert. So as you see them leave the stage, they'll each be getting their black beads to finish out their bracelet. And guys, I also have your record performance. So with that, here's our last piece, Dragon Fire. Before we finish out our middle school portion of the concert tonight, I want to take just a couple of minutes here to thank some very important people on the stage, which are our 8th graders who we're going to be losing next year, and we're very sad. But we know that the high school is very happy to get them here. But we want to say goodbye to them from the FMS band, so I'm just going to call them up, maybe say a little something about some of them, and give them a little certificate of our appreciation for their either 1, 2, or 3 years of service to the FMS band. So I'll start with the newest member of our band, who came in just probably a couple of months ago and just fit right in and has been a huge asset to our band. And we're so glad we got Kelly. Is it Farrah? Am I saying that right? Farrah. Kelly Farrah. Someone who joined the band, I think, in 7th grade. And has come an extraordinary long way in his 2 years in the band, alto saxophone player Zach Gray. Someone who has always been super dedicated. I can always count on this person to help when needed, and is obviously someone who is going to go far in his musical studies, both choir, band, and drama, is Greg Stice. Also an incredibly dedicated person who's always positive and always has a smile on her face and always brightens your day is saxophone player Devin Hurd. I believe this person joined band in 7th grade also, so he's only been playing for 2 years, but you wouldn't know it because he is our reigning pie game champion, Trent Norris. I think if I had to give an award to this person, it would be Best Hugs, because every day she comes in, she's bright, smiling, happy, and gives me a hug just to brighten my day. That's more intended. Someone who started out on one instrument and has switched and has excelled at both and really helped us out this year by switching to bass clarinet, although he's still an awesome tenor sax player, is Jonas Nagel. This next person, I would have to say, has, of all my students in all my life, come up with the most inventive ways to possibly make me angry. But he always asks if it would make me angry before he does it, which I appreciate, and that's true, Kelly. One of our sweetest band members, probably one of the most patient, most dedicated, always working hard, and has come a long way in her playing this year, is Christy Carter. Another one of our trumpet players who probably exhibits positivity and hopefulness and is one of the most kindest human beings I've ever met in my life is Jacob Ledler. Someone who stands out as being incredibly multi-talented in all facets of life, academics, athletics. I know she's a soccer player, drama person, was a lead in the musical, in band, in choir, just involved in everything and excels at all, is Megan Kazee. This person could be called the most likely to be found hiding in a band cabinet, most likely to try to sneak up on, this is how pretty you know it never works, has been in honor bands 2 years in a row and always does a great job and excels in his musical abilities, Curtis Bell. Another trumpet player who I would probably say is one of the most improved trumpet players because he started in 7th grade and even from the beginning of this year has come such a long way. I would say incredible improvement and great musicality, Ben Jones. This next young lady I would call probably the sharer of good news because every morning, I think in second period, she's always asking if we can share good news, and she always starts our day off. Caroline Bailey, also an incredible This next guy, always helpful, and he's always up for a challenge, and I think he got roped in this year to just the silliest thing of acting like a blue man playing the snare drum, which he'd never done before in his life, and he just jumped right in and helped us out with that. So he's an awesome, awesome sport. Cody Morgan. This next young lady, she always has asked me if she can switch instruments, and I always tell her that she just can't because she's too awesome at being a baritone player. So poor Morgan Holt can't switch instruments because she's too awesome at what she does. This next person I would probably give the I'm Awesome award because whenever I ask for feedback from the band, he generally comes back with, I'm awesome. Joseph Sullivan, the I'm awesome. Another person that tries to sneak up and scare me and is never successful, they think that they can scare me, but I'm a middle school teacher, so it's just not possible. But she always has a great attitude, a great percussion player, and a wonderful human being who always tells great stories about cats, Eden Ledley. Someone who I would say is one of the sweetest people in the band, who is always polite, always being nice, always friendly, just the sweetest human being in the world, Brandy Martin. Whenever, as a band director, if one of your students moves, you always just hate to see them go because you know you're losing someone awesome. But whenever someone moves, you also think, maybe someone will move into my school that's just as awesome. And that happened to us this year. We gained an incredible new flute player who's been with us all year, and she was an incredible asset to the band program, Kenzie Copeland. This person is kind of famous for when we share good news. She likes to tell stories about how she hurt herself that day. I don't know how that's good news because she's always got one. She's always got a story, and she always does it cheerfully. It's Bailey Jones. Another person that excels in all aspects of her academic, athletic, social, drama, chorus, band, and I have no idea how she hits all those high notes with her voice. It's just a mystery to me. Amber Hess. Someone who joined us in 7th grade also, who just has the most beautiful clarinet tone I've ever heard in my life, and she's also in choir and just has a beautiful voice and is a great personality and is sweet and awesome all the time, Haley Hall. And last but not least, I would have to give probably the Brute Strength Award because he's always moving chairs, he's always hauling the choir risers everywhere, he is always up to help out, and he has a great attitude and is a great musician on top of that, Matthew Wood. Please congratulate all our 8th graders on their service.
Images of Ireland. Hello. Thank you for staying for this last part of our concert. This is of course, the high school band. My name is Jason Sexton. I'm the director here at Fairview. We're going to be starting with a series of pieces that are actually part of a larger work. It's part of Gustav Holst's second suite in F for band. So actually one of the first pieces written specifically for the wind band. We're actually going to play 3 of the 4 movements. We'll start with the march. We'll go to the second movement, which is Song Without Words, featuring one of our soloists, actually featuring many soloists. And the final movement will be called Song of the Blacksmith. This is 3 movements from second suite in F by Gustav Holst. Again, thank you for your applause. Again, that was three movements from Gustav Holst's second suite in F, the first movement, the march, the second movement, Song Without Words, and third movement, Song with a Blacksmith. I want to recognize a few soloists from that
Joey Shooter, okay, on alto saxophone. Shelby Hess, tenor saxophone. Brittany Halverson, bass saxophone. Seth Bryant on euphonium. Okay, and back there, in the back, Madison Darnell on percussion. So give him another big round of applause. Since I started here 2 years ago, that group of people, in addition to everybody, I don't want to make everyone feel that I don't like you, I like you all as people, but that group has really been the cornerstone of what has made our group so great over the last 2 years. Knowing that they've stuck with the program, they've stuck through directorship changes and things like that. It's a testament to their character and to what they can do when they put their minds to it. So thank you for your service, and I hope you go on to bigger and better things far, far away, but never forget where you came from. Okay? So give another big round of applause. This next piece bears a little explanation. This piece is called Dreams by Robert W. Smith. It's a relatively new piece. It was written early last year and hasn't been performed very much. And I came across it just listening to some stuff. This would be perfect for our ensemble. The composer talks about how dreams are kind of the pathways to our enlightenment and how we both our own creativity in that. But he also has this really weird story most of his don't like that it comes from his love of baseball. And if they heartily disagree, they don't really hear this in there. But we'll leave that to you, whether you hear any of the baseball teams or not. But we have a few solos in this as well. So enjoy. This is Dreams by Robert W. Smith. Now, for our grand finale, I need to have all of the 7th and 8th grade band members to get their instruments and report right up here to the front of the stage. We're going to get this set back up for our big grand finale performance. And I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay. Thank you for your patience and letting us change setups in again. This is the future of the Fairview High School band. So go ahead, take a good look, give a big round of applause. This is what it's going to look like. Very exciting the things that the new things that we're trying here. New, I guess not totally new, but new again. We're inviting our 7th grade, who will be 8th grade members next year. We'll have a chance to participate in the marching band with us once again, getting those great experiences that all these guys will have as well, and the older guys have had for 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. I don't know how many years in high school, but it's been a while. So we've had hopefully no longer than 4 years. I'd like to have all of you back, but you need to go on bigger and better things once again. So, I just lost my train of thought. I apologize. This last piece we're going to be performing for you tonight is a big blockbuster hit, Hollywood blockbuster, very fantastic score by James Howard Newton, called The Hunger Games. Okay, so you're going to hear a couple of familiar themes, one from the end and one from near the very beginning. So, this is the combined high school 8th grade band performing selections from The Hunger Games. Thank you.
Again.
Again, that is Future of the Fairview High School Band Program. So give them another big round of applause. Fantastic performance. And unfortunately, that brings us to a little bit of a bittersweet ending. Bitter on my end because I don't want to stop working with your students, sons and daughters and everything, because we've had so many strides, we've done so much in just only a short period of time. And it's late for them because they get to go home for the summer, not doing it. So I'm very excited about that. But again, for those of you that will be leading us, it's like I said, it's pretty bittersweet, but I know you need to go on and do bigger and better things. Just remember, don't forget where you came from. Okay, there's always a place here for you. We'll probably be contacting you in the fall to come back play in our alumni day. That's going to be a couple of them. We're going to have a lot of big things that are going to happen this fall. So before you leave tonight, okay, there's a couple of things that I want you to do for me. We have Kay Harris here to your right, and we have Lisa Woodruff here through the doors that you came into the auditorium. They are two members of our booster organization here, and we're looking for any and every volunteer. If you can sew, if you can cook, if you're interested in schlepping really heavy equipment in hot weather, anything at all helping out with band camp. I know it's not really appealing, right? If you're willing to help out in any capacity at all, or if you have any type of connection that can help our program grow to the heights that we see it growing to, please leave your name, telephone number, email address, bank account number, social security number, any of those really important things. Please leave that information with them so we can get in touch with you. Like I said, the more people we have helping us, the better they get, the better experience that they have. And I think that's why we're all here tonight. We want to make sure that they have the best experience possible. Okay? So again, please talk to one of those young ladies right there on their way out the door. Thank you for coming. It's been a pleasure to perform for you. Have a safe drive home and a great summer. Thank you.
Hey, good job.
No, it's true. I'm not saying nothing about welcome back.
It don't take about that much time here. That's the first time. You're not in my class. Josh Fowler, do you want me to tell you where you're going?
No, I'm going to Blankenship.
You're not going here just yet. What's on here?
Are you, what's your last name?
11th grade. Look on the back.
What grade are you in?
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah.
You're gonna just look on that sign where it says 12th grade, pick up stations, find your last name, and that's where you'll head.
Oh, good. Would you one more time?
A hallway is just straight ahead.
So, A2, you're gonna go to A8 through that. Good? You're welcome. Morning, gentlemen. Lady. How are y'all? Good? You're just gonna pick what grade you're in and your last name and head to get your schedule. Yeah.
Okay. That'll work.
Good morning.
Hopefully, Brent, how's it going?